You know, it says a lot when grown men can attack defenseless older women. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I read an article in the Washington Post magazine recently on how the Virginia legislature is after the United Daughters of the Confederacy to take away their tax-exempt status. Now, if you don't know what the United Daughters of the Confederacy is, it's a historical organization that was founded right after the war between the states by the daughters, by the wives, by the sisters of Confederate veterans in order to honor their family, in order to honor the Confederate veteran. And as you know, the South was impoverished after the war, and it was really up to the ladies to organize and raise money for the veterans and to make sure that they were taken care of and that they were honored. Many of our monuments, many of our school names, many of the things that have Confederate history attached to them are really responsible. The way they were put up was by the United Daughters of the Confederacy. So they've done a lot of great work over the years for our history and for our heritage. But today, as they exist, I would go as far to say that the UDC is mostly a charitable organization. They give quite a lot of money out to first responders and police. They give a lot of money out to within scholarships to students that want to go to college. They do a lot of charity work, and they do a lot of history preservation of archival work today. And one of the biggest places for that is the headquarters there in Richmond, Virginia, which was firebombed by BLM a few years back, and one of Stonewall Jackson's flags was utterly destroyed. So really what this says by the Virginia legislature is it's not enough for our enemies to win. They have to kick us while we're down. They have to stab us and then twist the knife, is what they've done with all of our statues and with the school names and all the other major changes that they're doing. But to attack these women, this organization, which is comprised of many women that I know that are my good customers, sadly, the organization is comprised of older women because a lot of the younger generations don't want to be a part of it, and it's really sad. And it's what the modern narrative has done to warp the minds of our posterity and the younger generations. It's really, really sad. But this article here explains how the Virginia legislature, the majority of it, are voting to take the tax status away from the United Daughters of the Confederacy. Now, this sets quite a precedent for the rest of the historical organizations that exist in Virginia. Now, if this passes, which there's a chance that it might not, it has passed the Virginia legislature. It was voted to pass by 21 Democrats, and 2 Republicans also voted to take away their tax-exempt status. But it's going to go to Governor Youngkin's desk, and he's going to have the choice on whether to veto this or whether to pass it. It's going to come down to him. Now, there is hope because Youngkin is not as pro-Confederate as we would like to see, but he is not anti-Confederate. He did actually appoint a Confederate monument defender to a prominent position for the Board of Historic Resources back when he first entered office. She later resigned because there was so much anti-Confederate pressure on her. He also advocated to get the Arlington National Cemetery sent to Newmarket, which is a very great positive thing. So there's hope. There's hope, and let's hope that he makes the right decision. What we can do is we can contact our Virginia representatives if we live in Virginia. If you're outside of Virginia, feel free to call Governor Youngkin's office and let him know how important the United Daughters of the Confederacy is within Virginia history and within American history. They have some fantastic archives. They have some fantastic museums all around the South too. The UDC needs to be preserved, and it's been in existence for well over 100 years. And yeah, I just think this is absolutely absurd what the Virginia legislature is doing, and we can take action. We can take action, like I said, by contacting the representatives and by contacting Governor Youngkin. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you will subscribe to my YouTube channel, that you'll like this video, that you'll support us on all of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and our website, confederateshop.com. Thanks for watching.